Hi and welcome back to another episode of Damien's Curry Counter. Today I'm going to be making king prawn, mushroom and potato bhuna. I don't personally like mushrooms, but my partner does. That's what I'm making it for. So let's have a look at what we're going to be working with today. So obviously I've gone for a pack of mushrooms, white mushrooms. Obviously king prawns. I went for 2 packs of 200 grams, so there's 400 grams of prawns in there. Fresh tomatoes, 4 chilies sliced down, 1 brown onion, but I'm going to be dicing that up in a bit. Some cashew methi, some garlic ginger paste, obviously cooking oil, some buttered ghee, and then our spices. So in each, 1 teaspoon of salt, turmeric, garam masala, half a teaspoon of mild Madras curry powder, 1 teaspoon of chili powder, and 1 teaspoon of cumin and coriander powder. Our other spices, what we're going to be using is a cinnamon stick, 3 green cardamom pods, and 3 bay leaves. So yeah, like I said, that's what I'm going to be making today: prawn, potato and mushroom bhuna. So I will get all my equipment ready and let's begin the cooking. Right guys, we've preheated our pan. I've put 4 tablespoons of oil in. I'm going to add 1 more tablespoon of buttered ghee. That goes in there nicely. Let that melt. Turn more oil up a little bit more. Okay, we want that more oil to melt now and the butter to melt as well. Okay. Right, first things we do is put our little spices in. And let them infuse oil now. You only want to do this for about a minute or so we'll put temperature up a little bit more. Okay. It's important when you do this with the old spices because it does give that extra bit of flavour when you're doing your curry. So like I said, we are doing prawn, mushroom and potato curry. Okay. Right, so now that's done, we can put our onions in. So I've mixed these up, I've blitzed them, so in they go. Make sure you get all the onions out. We'll stir that down a little bit. We want to get the onions nice and browned off. Fantastic. This is how we're going to be our base sauce, so it's going to be a masala. Keep stirring. That's looking nice, is that now okay? Alright, so next we put in our tomatoes. Again, we're going to be wanting these to break down. So when these soften up, this is going to turn this sauce into a right nice masala sauce, so onions and tomatoes, just for them two. Okay, next to go in and all our spices. So like I said, I've put salt, turmeric, cumin powder, mild Madras curry powder, chili powder, cumin powder and coriander powder. Mix that round well. Okay, as you can see, turning completely different already with all the spices mixed together. And already with the heat from the pan, it's cooking, it's breaking down the tomatoes. Okay. What we need to do now is add some water. Because we're going to want this to break down now. And now while it's on this stage now, we're going to add some tomato puree. 1, 2 and the last one. Three. Okay. So we mix all that together now. Okay. And now all I'm going to do now is just I'm going to leave the sauce now to heat up and to break down the tomatoes and the onions and make it into a more of a masala. Okay, so we shall pop the lid on and leave it to cook now for about 10 minutes and see how we get along. And we'll come back to that in a bit. Right people, I've left this to cook now, so let's have a look and see how our masala base is getting along. Oh yeah, that's thickening up nice now. Okay. The tomatoes are broke down. The onions are getting there. Right, so next in our chilies. Okay, this is actually a very quick dish. You can do this in less than half an hour. Full cooking time. Okay. Right, so that's ready now. So in goes our mushrooms. Mix all this up. Okay, mix it all in. Get all the spices in with the mushrooms. As you can see, the dish is getting thick already. Next, in goes our prawns. And obviously with the prawns you don't want to be adding too much salt because the prawns are already salty. So, yeah, mix them. Cooking time on these, I'd say around between 5 and 8 minutes. Okay. And at this point now you want to add some cashew methi. Just mix it in. want to add our potatoes as well. And if you see any that haven't been cut, just cut them. I've gone for baby potatoes. So again, give it a right good mixing. Oh, I forgot. When you're cooking the onions and the other spices together, make sure you add 1.5 tablespoons of garlic and ginger paste. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to add some pre-boiled water. Okay. We're going to mix this all up now. And then what we're going to do is we're going to stick this on a high heat, and we are going to boil this down a little bit. So we'll come back to this once the sauce has boiled down. See you in 5 minutes. Hi guys, right, we're back. It's been cooking now for about 15 minutes. So let's have a look and see how our sauce has thickened up. Oh yes, yeah. That is now ready to serve. Or dish up, whatever you want to do. So I'm going to turn the heat off. And I'm going to show you guys what this looks like now. As you can see, that's the sauce has really thickened up now. Looks absolutely perfect. Okay, as you can see, the chilies are cooked nice. Cinnamon stick, we can discard of them now because we don't need them. Potatoes are done, mushrooms are done, and the prawns are done. So only one thing to do now, isn't it, really? And let's give it a taste. So let's have a little taste of it. So I'm going to go for a smallish potato. Let's have a look. If you can, no, I'll tell you what I'll go for one at prawns. Ooh. Oh guys, that is absolutely lovely. That is banging. That, not hot, not mild. Absolutely beautiful. So, there's no point in stopping there, is there? Might as well dish this up then. Oh. Like I said, discarded the cinnamon stick. And the bay leaf. Get all the sauce out. there we are, guys. 3 big portions of prawn, mushroom and potato bhuna. Okay, so again, this was cooked in probably, I'd say no more than 30-35 minutes. But yeah, absolutely brilliant. So if you would like to see more curries and like to see more dishes made by Damien's Curry Counter, then please subscribe and like my channel, and I will continue to bring as many dishes as I possibly can for you. Okay guys, stay safe and goodbye.